Grace and peace to you, and welcome to Trusting God at All Times, the daily devotion of Peakland United Methodist Church here in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm Reverend Joe Kalis, the pastor here. In my first sermon to you all, I acknowledge the challenges that come for the church community when a new pastor arrives. What if the pastor changes things? What if the pastor doesn't change things? Fear not, folks. I'm going to do both. I'm going to change some things and keep some things exactly the same. For those of you worshiping at Peakland in person, I'm making some changes to how we celebrate communion, which we'll do together the first Sunday in September. My expectation is that we will have both the fellowship cups we've been using, and we'll also offer real bread in the cup for intinction. You can choose which one you feel most comfortable using, either the fellowship cup, or I'll hand you a piece of bread and you can dip it into the cup and then take both together. Now, for those of you worshiping in the sanctuary, you'll see some changes in the bulletin and in the order of worship beginning Sunday, September 4th. I'm changing things in the bulletin and moving some things around. We'll move the congregational prayers and the announcements about church ministries and the offering after the sermon as a way of responding to what Christ is calling us to do in the scriptures and in the sermon. I'll lead us through the worship changes. Fear not. What isn't changing is our worship of the one Trinity God. What isn't changing is the gospel of Jesus Christ. We will still hear the scriptures, we'll still sing our hymns, and we will still pray. That does not change. For those of you online, Peakland has a big change. I'm working with the staff and the church leaders to offer communion online on Sundays once a month and a weekday online communion service. For our Sunday communion service, I hope to offer that beginning the first Sunday in September, September 4th, and then on the first Sunday of each month when we traditionally have communion in person here at Peakland. Next week, I'll let you know what you need to have with you on Sunday morning, September 4th, to celebrate communion online. For the weekday communion service, we'll have a brief online worship service, no more than 10 minutes, as we share the sacraments together, me here at the church and you online. I hope to offer the weekday communion service by mid-September. Online communion is a new thing for the church. It's a big change for many of us. Some churches and pastors embrace it. Others do not. I respect that, and I'm still working out the details with the staff and the church leaders on how we offer communion online to ensure that it's a meaningful service for us and respectful of the sacrament. Some things are changing at Peakland. Some things are not. We will trust God at all times as we move forward together. Thanks be to God.
Every Saturday morning, Pastor Joe has a devotional just for kids. It's a wonderful way to start the day with the family. That devotional, along with all the rest of our devotionals, is available from 7 o'clock on. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.